Boys, welcome back to Creators Convo. It is season 2, episode 2, and today we're returning with Tactical Duck.
What up?
Today he's making his return because we didn't do one of his requests from last time, which was sort of mainly more on his content, which is what we're doing today. Before we get into everything and before he introduces himself, if you didn't see him last time, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, join the Discord, follow us on social media, Instagram, Twitter, and much, much more. First of all, let's get this man to reintroduce yourself. Duck, what have you got to say?
Um, I make content on YouTube.
All right,
There
fair
you go.
enough. Fair enough then.
There you go. Perfect start to the video. Well, if you haven't seen Jaydon's last video, basically, I was on with my other friend Owen. He doesn't make content, and I do, but yeah, it's a bit of a shame he's not on with us tonight.
Bit of a written contract where you just like think, yeah, Owen, you're coming
Yeah.
into the video, and that's about it.
Shout out to Owen though if he's gonna watch this.
Probably will.
So
He'll probably
he
just
make
he'll put
he
some weird
makes
stuff
he
in
makes
about
the
it.
videos. He makes the videos. He's the star of my videos, so I have to give him credit.
How much should pay him then? Jesus.
Nothing. He doesn't get a penny out of me.
Well, he only gets a penny out of the vinyls that he buys, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, on Sunday, I said to him, if I make him laugh, he has to get me a record, and if he doesn't, then I have to get him a Youngblood record.
Oh,
As if we even find one.
I
But
think you should just buy him a KSI one just for the sake of it.
don't give that. Listen, I was planning. All right, Owen, if you're watching this, I'm gonna be getting you KSI for your birthday. Jaden spoiled it. Well done, Jaden.
Hey, I didn't
Spoil Owen's
know.
surprise.
I didn't know.
No, actually, it's either that or something else, but I'm not gonna say.
Well, we're not gonna say.
No,
Even though I don't know where it is, I'm not gonna
we're
say.
gonna keep. No, I'm not saying it to anyone other than him. When he gets it, of course.
On freaking real. Let's talk about your content then, Doc.
Let's do it.
You've released some. I think some of the content you've released are band related. These are like Nirvana and
Yep,
stuff like that. Your
that's it.
Nirvana ones got over. I'm having my fact check because I've got your channel pulled up as we
I'll
speak.
check for you. It is sitting at currently 17,000 views.
So you have Nirvana, a
Yeah,
few other bands on there. Jank.
Jank. There's Kurt Cobain's pre-Nirvana band Fecal Matter. That was my first video I ever did for the channel, which isn't unlisted. I will admit I've got a whole back catalogue of unlisted videos, but they're secret. Well,
So
I
they
can talk
just
about them.
are some of these secret ones are like some of your unlisted ones, like ones you've done but just kind of not like made it onto the channel because you just thought it's like
Don't
not
really fit the channel. I will admit when I started doing the gaming videos and the music stuff, that's what I kind of
because
want to be known
you
as.
got to think with your channel, and I think a lot of people don't think about this. You have to work around content that suits you and your channel. I
Exactly.
think that's something that a lot of people just don't think about. Like with me, like I've just started my main one back up, but I've obviously got to experiment and just see what works for me at this one. Obviously, creators convo, I don't have to, worry about that. It's just a podcast. That's where you chat shit, mate. But
Yeah. When I
uh,
first started the channel, because I was getting used to editing and stuff back in lockdown, I was mainly doing mashup like videos, inside joke videos, and I mainly wanted to do YTPs at first, which are YouTube poops for those dinosaurs on YouTube. And I did a whole bunch of them actually, but I'm looking at the playlist now and I only have 6 of them because I ended up getting rid of some because they were just terrible, like absolutely garbage. The first one I did was called Mutated Mayhem Maker Funny, which is based off a recording I did with a college band back in 2019, and I thought, you know what would be funny? I did download the video and just take the piss out of it, and that's it. And then I did a couple of other videos. I had two, oh no, 3 videos called the Bebo series, and those videos were recordings of me playing Gmod and driving a car into a wall while screaming, and had something to do with Bebo. And yeah, I've taken those videos down. They're still on my computer though, so if anyone wants them, hit me up. I'll send you the videos. And Yeah, nowadays I'm just focusing on gaming videos,
So you've
pretty
got
much.
a Left 4 Dead one, which was totally some disaster. Go ahead and explain to the people what happens in that one. Although the title itself should really say, to be
First,
honest.
first ever time doing a gaming video. It's not the best video. The editing can be a bit better nowadays, of course. But in the video, me and two mates from college, we played a modded map for Left 4 Dead, and we combined it with a Teletubby zombie mod, and it was just a fucking nightmare. It was fun. Don't get me wrong, but recording it was awful. I had technical issues with the mic halfway through the video, and the game crashed at the end of the video. So if anyone has seen that video, the reason why it ends as soon as it does at the end, because my mate gets hunted in the game, which is a zombie that attacks you, jumps on you, or whatever. And every time we used to get hunted in the game would crash. So my mate gets hunted, the game crashes, video ends, and I've always wanted to remaster that video, but the problem is I don't have the original files for the video, so I'll either have to use the actual released video and cut bits out of it, or have to go on a rabbit hole hunt for the original files, which is I probably don't have anymore, like knowing me.
Well,
And oh yeah, I also redesigned the thumbnail for it not too long ago, kind of to
to be
fit
fair,
with.
yeah, I've only just
Yeah,
noticed that.
yeah,
You have got a Team Fortress 2 one, which you did then later on a few months later. Your Team Fortress 2 one originally here is uploaded 11 months ago. 8 months ago later, you remastered this one,
yeah.
and you were playing
I
TF2
swear
on
you
this
just
one.
went American then. Fortress,
Fortress.
Team Fortress. Yeah, so
Turning some
that
Roy Keane in
well
a minute. This is Jarvis, isn't it?
the original video is still up for people who want to see it to compare, but I don't know. I just got like I rewatched it one day and I was like, yeah, it's a good video, but the editing, like, it all comes back to the editing for me. I'm proper OCD about clean cuts and not having extra bits. And if you watch the Left 4 Dead video, the intro, there are bits where you can hear like faint laughter and stuff in the background. When I hear that and it isn't just dead silence, I have to like go back and cut it because I have to have everything pitch perfect. And that's what happened with the Team Fortress video. And even though I only cut about give or take 2 to 3 minutes off the video, it improved it a hell of a lot. Problem is with me being OCD and want to get everything's right, I wanted to add in like Jaden, you've seen the video, of course, like where you have the SpongeBob gif
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the guy screaming. To do that was painstakingly like tiresome to edit these videos. As much as people might disagree with me or whatnot, I think editing, if you to get editing done to a T, it takes hours, sometimes days to do. Like the Halloween video, for example, I didn't start editing it until months after I recorded it, just because I knew I was sitting on about 3 hours of footage, and you have to go through the footage, find the funny bits, cut out the ones you don't like, and then constantly go back
See, the
into
one that I've recently done, I think we got an hour and 20 for that, but it still took me 2 nights to do. And I'm
to
doing
edit
them
it.
during the weekdays when I've
Yeah.
got work the next day, so I'm only realistically getting about 3 hours at most to spend on them.
Best advice I can give for young editors and whatnot is take your time with it. You'll learn your trade just by practicing. I've definitely learned to get better at subtitling. In my newest video, which we're going to touch on a little bit later, um, the editing in that I think is perfect. There's maybe a couple of bits that I could have done better. But if you compare it to say the Left 4 Dead video, the subtitling that wasn't very good. Um, but you just practice and learn over time and just get better at this. But if I'm gonna say one thing, not to scare off editors or whatnot, subtitling videos is a pain in the dick.
It is literally the worst thing, hence why
It
I
is
didn't do
to
many of
sit
mine.
there and people probably disagree with me and say like, oh, it's not that bad. All you're doing is just putting words to a video. Trust me, to sit there for hours and just type shit and get things in the right order and to match it up with what people are saying, like for my videos, me and you talk very much the same, where you can hear the words being said. And with Owen, he talks so fast. This is the problem with Owen.
Yeah.
Like, he talks so fast, and so
Oh, and
when I'm
just
editing,
stop talking in general.
I'm like, oh, okay, hold on, hold on. What word is he saying here? Like that part in the video where he says he's gonna put his dick in my mouth or something like that. Um, I had to like constantly go back, re-listen, and I was like, okay, where the fuck do I start with this? It was just like, man, this is just gonna be awful. And I'm not joking yet. I think I spent, don't want to over exaggerate here. I think I spent about 25 to 30 minutes on that part alone,
Oh
trying to
my
try
god.
going back and listening to, because you have to, with these videos and with me being OCD about everything, I have to be pitch perfect with it. But once you've done it and you listen back and you watch the video, you do feel proud of yourself for doing it. So I think that's one of the greatest parts about doing videos, in my opinion,
So the
is
other
getting that
three
is getting that like
videos.
that satisfaction of making your video.
Yeah. So the other three videos you've got the two recording odd conversations on Discord, and then you've got the
Yeah,
playing terrible scary games one.
that's my favorite.
The playing terrible scary games one is 100% my favorite, especially considering the facts where Owen that A tells me to shut up eating food, and
Chris,
B when I decide to randomly play the sound effects
the
pussy
pussy.
down the
See,
microphone, and Owen
that happened
thought it
in
was in the
the
game.
same recording as well. Like, um, obviously we're skipping over that. I'm trying to hold back from actually watching the video right now, but the clips I remember, obviously the McDonald's rant,
Oh, when you
beginning,
got a fillet of fish.
fish. We said this on the last podcast we did, because we touched on this like just a bit briefly. But for those who haven't seen the video, Owen is one of our closer friends in real life, and I was out in the evening watching a comedian at our local theatre, and I get out, and Owen's messaging me saying, he's like, Liam, come on Discord, come on Discord. So I was like, okay, I'm just out at the minute, I'll be back. I get on Discord, and you guys are sitting on the Discord, which is very strange, by the way, because that's the only time where I've ever actually seen you and Owen together on my VC without me on it. You guys were just sitting talking, and I join, and I've got the recording up on my computer, and Owen's talking about Kanye West because he loves Kanye, and he's talking about music and stuff, and then he just goes, Liam, I want to tell you about my Uber Eats order. And I was like, oh god. And it was, and even though the video, the intro itself is 4 minutes, I think he ranted for about 10 minutes
Yeah, he did.
straight.
It was just
Um,
it was just the fact where he goes. They couldn't get
got a
anything
fillet of
out.
fish.
No, it was just the way he goes. He builds up so like it's a very
Yeah,
distinct
the
brand.
build up. Yeah,
They gave me a fucking fillet of fish
fillet of
burger.
fish. It was the build. I think that's what makes the intro great as well.
It's
And then he
what
turns,
your laugh. It's
he
your
turns
laugh
it,
after it.
he turns his camera on as well. And because what did he do? He ordered another McDonald's
Yeah,
and he
he was
got a
there
Big
like
Mac.
he was there like. Oh, no, wait, give me a second. I'll turn on my camera. I'll show
Turned
you.
his
And he.
camera on.
I just
Yeah.
remember you absolutely
Me
pissing yourself.
I was pissing myself with laughter, and this is why I love doing videos more with you guys. Like, no offense to the guys from college, even though I don't really talk to them as much anymore, and I will talk about it later on in the podcast. But the reason I love doing videos with you guys is because you've got Owen, who, let's be honest for a second, he's the one who, in my opinion, makes me laugh the most.
Oh, that's not a shock.
You're in the middle where you're kind of like balancing Owen's stupidity with me asking the stupid questions
Yeah,
about windmills,
now if I come
and
to think of it, now I'm wondering why I put up with you both, but it is
and
what it is,
then
I
I'm
guess.
kind of like, I'm just there along for the ride. I'm just kind of listening, and obviously
No,
if
but
I
you
really
say this,
wish
right? You say this, obviously, about who you prefer making recordings with. I
yeah
mean, it's not a bad thing, because obviously you want to record people in my sense, what
who
I'd
you
say
like,
is who you like, but not even like
yeah,
who you have the best chemistry with as well. And who,
to
what.
understand where I'm coming from, and I don't want to start drama or beef or anything, but I love the Teletubby video and I love the Team Fortress 2 video, but not to get into real life stuff or anything. Just for example, I've left college now, So talking to those guys is going to be a bit more difficult because at the end we kind of like started, kind of distancing ourselves from each other. Life was kind of catching up to us with coursework, and we were just kind of finding ourselves. And I kind of came to this realization: I was like, I don't really fit in with these guys anymore, and that's why I don't do the videos with them. Um, and like I said, there's no ill will. I don't think there's any beef or anything with us. I just think we kind of just distanced apart from each other. But the videos are always going to be up on the channel for people to listen to those guys. But like I said, I feel much more comfortable recording with Jaydon and Owen and any other person because let's be honest, I prefer doing those videos and they get more views. So
Always about the views.
always about the views, of
Oh.
course. But in like when I'm even editing the videos, I'm sitting back and laughing my ass off. Like there's a clip from the Discord video. No, not the Discord video. Wait, was it the Discord? Yeah, I think it was the Discord video where Owen's talking about Kanye West's new album Donda, and he's talking about how there's a song in there where it's about family and how how a person dies or anything. I'll have to send you the clip, Jaden. Yeah, I think you might have seen it actually. And
I watched the whole of the second one. Watched
and
the
he's
whole thing.
talking to me, and then he goes, "Won't you agree, Jaden?" And you're completely oblivious to what he's saying, and you just go, "Wait, what?" And I just fucking
Yeah.
I start laughing just because it just shit like that catches me off guard.
I wasn't even paying attention, and then Owen
Tension.
the thing is, I wasn't paying attention. Owen springs on me. I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
Wait, well,
What
yeah,
what I
what?
miss? There's
It's
a
my
clip in
laugh.
there. It's the clip in there,
I'm
right?
not trying to stroke my own ego, but I mean, I laugh at my own laugh. Like there's just something about my laugh where it just I even sat down the other day as a joke and before work and went through every single video just to find parts where I laughed. And I think the best laugh I ever did was in the first Discord video
When
where
you,
I'm
I think I know which. I'm gonna guess the part that you think where your laugh is best. It was when Owen goes, "They gave me a fucking fillet of fish
no,
burger."
no, no. I'm talking. That's the Halloween video.
Ah.
I'm talking about the part where I'm standing in front of the statue we made of you, and I turn around and you just hear me do the biggest wheeze ever, and you're in like the school we built, and I said to you, Jaden, come over here, and you went, "Where's here?" And I went, "Oh, fuck off," like because I actually thought you were joking with me, but when I listened back
I
to
just
the video
genuinely
now,
didn't know where I was
you
going
generally didn't
on
know,
that.
so I was like, "Oh, fuck off, Jaden." But it's true. It's like, honest to God, that video was so funny to me, and there's so many clips I regret not using.
Have you ever
Um,
considered putting them on like YouTube Shorts? Because
no.
what YouTube Short is like TikTok in a way, but they can
Oh
bang
yeah, yeah.
easily, and it can obviously put your growth up on your channel and everything. Is that not something you've really considered?
I touched on this in the last podcast. It's like with YouTube, I don't take it too seriously. It's not it's not even a hobby. It's just something I do for fun when I'm sitting down with my mates and just playing a video game. Like that new video, the new Discord video, that was a clip I was sitting on for ages, and all it was just a
To be fair, if you waited
20-minute
any longer
recording.
on it, Owen would do what he usually does in the private general.
Oh, video, yeah,
video
yeah.
where. Did that
For
last time!
for the viewers who don't understand us, Owen can be very pushy,
So,
and so we were these guys were waiting on the video, and I will admit I was being lazy, but it was scaring me of how long the video was going to take to edit, and Owen would just not shut up
day in,
about the
day
video.
out!
Every day, even at work, it was video when, video now, video today, and I would just respond back, Owen, shut up, or Owen, fuck off. The video. I said to him, the video. I'm like fucking Linkara. The video's gonna be out when it's out, and then when the video finally came out, Owen was like, "Yeah, it was good." I was like, "So," I was like, "Owen, you've waited this entire time for this video. You've watched it, and you just went, yeah, it's good." I would have thought he'd be over the moon with it, but it's his opinion. I have to appreciate that. I mean, I'm very happy, and it touches me that people actually do watch the videos because, like I said, this channel is just a thing I do with mates, and for it to even have over 100 subscribers now is kind of like,
Pretty
whoa,
mental.
like where did that come from? I mean, most of the subscriptions are from the music videos, which is how my channel was kind of
I
founded
mean,
in the first
it's how
place.
your channel gets out, and
But at the end of the day, to know I have viewers and subscribers now who are waiting on content, it's like, whoa, it's kind of a big thing. And I know 100 subscribers nowadays isn't a lot
I mean, it's still an
compared to like,
achievement for a
oh yeah,
creator that's like a very small size. It's an achievement because everyone's been there. So realistically, like, it's however you first start out, it's always going to be an achievement. Everyone's been there, and
oh
everyone's
definitely, yeah.
flabbergasted from it. So I don't think it's something that's always out of mind. So obviously, you say it's something that you take as a laugh, but obviously, if you could take it to a point where it would be serious, would you?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think with the videos being as they are, I think they could definitely go bigger and better, of course. It just depends on like if I have the time because with a lot of stuff going in my life at the minute, university being a big one, that's coming up. And I'm working on music because my real life hobby is music, so I'm always constantly writing music. And then I've just got other stuff going on. I've got work, which throws me about now and then. So this is why the videos don't come out as often as they do, because I've got shit going on in my life. And like I said the other night when I found the video, I was like, okay, I can turn this into a video. I didn't do much editing, as in like zooming in, zooming out, adding effects, adding pictures, adding other videos. But sometimes, as simple as videos are, they can be the best ones. You don't have to complicate your videos for them to be good. You can make them as simple as possible, as long as the content has funny bits and it's engaging and it keeps people wanting to watch the videos. Like with my videos, I think the best example is knowing what Owen's going to say next is a great example, because in the new one it goes from him talking about Kanye and music and stuff to then asking questions like if he would date Jaydon if he was a cow, and if he would love him if he was a banana and his dad was bald, like all these
William, have you even
everything.
got the bot on? You're not even listening to it, dickhead.
Exactly. And I will admit, Owen, I'm sorry, but I wasn't listening to the bot.
Yeah,
I only
he's gonna be
I turned it on
fuming
that
now.
one moment. There is that one moment where you do hear a little bit of Kanye in the background, and bear in mind, I don't intend to use copywritten material, but the video went up, stayed up for a day, still is, but on the second day the video got it got copywritten because you hear that one bit of Kanye in that clip. Now the video is copywritten, but at the end of the
Thanks,
day,
Owen.
I don't make these videos for money or anything. I don't even make these videos for views. I just make them so I can just post them for people to enjoy, and if they enjoy it, subscribe to the channel, and then wait another month or two for the next video. It's like, there you go.
Pretty much.
This this is the thing though. This is what I like. What I don't understand with people. Well, it's not that. Is what amazes me about, say, what you guys are doing is how you can constantly keep streaming and putting out videos every week. Because I couldn't do that
I mean, it's just. Well, if you remember how I started, I was just kind of doing it, or you were a bit of a joke and everything. Then I saw.
on the side.
Yeah. But it was when we finished high school, you gotta remember this, we were doing nothing, and then there was obviously something that happened, personal related.
Oh yeah,
We're not gonna speak on that,
I
because
was very lazy after
that,
school. I mean, I didn't get a job for like an entire year. I mean,
it's
it's bad to
like,
say, but it's
I
true.
started out on that just thinking nothing of it, and then I had other creators on the Mixer platform and all these partners and everything just starting to notice me just after a couple of weeks. And I was just there thinking, all right, okay, this is interesting.
Yeah,
This could become into something. I mean, like now I've done. I've met up with Lee twice. I've met Gunn once.
I knew you would say this.
Yeah, I mean,
You always do.
I mean, am I not allowed to talk facts? I mean,
Oh,
three.
facts are facts, brother. I'm not saying anything.
I
It's
mean,
just
3 years on, to think that because with me, if there's one thing that I've always struggled with in my life as a whole is being committed to something, and then I've been committed to this for like over 3 years now, which I've got to give fair play to something to me at least.
yeah. I
Um,
mean, it's like with me with music. It's kind of like you have your off moments where you kind of go, oh, you know what, fuck this. I'm not doing it anymore. Like that was. If we're going to talk about real life for a sec, I mean, college was a big thing for me because I went from playing just music in my bedroom to being able to play music with people and on stage and stuff. But you get moments where it depends on the people, to be honest. I think this is why me and those guys from the videos kind of distance ourselves. It's like you just kind of like you
I
just have off
mean,
moments with
it's a
people.
common thing anyway. But as I
Yeah,
said, for like the sake of your own content, your own brand, and everything, see, I mean, it's like
yeah.
even then doing solo content, it's not a bad thing because obviously you own the channel, but there's obviously other people you want to record
You
with as
could
well.
see it as me kind of putting all the cards on the table and saying, look, this is who I am, and like, because if I'm gonna be real here, it's like I like those guys. I hope those guys do well in life, but being friends with them is a whole different story. I had bad moments with them, good moments, but you know, people drift apart, and that's what's happened with us. And it's like now that I've got uni coming up, that's going to be a whole different story, and I hope to meet good people and carry on what I'm doing. It's like with you, Jaden. I know you had run-ins with people that you don't talk to anymore and stuff like that. It's just how it's not even just how the internet works. It's just how life works.
It's
To be
just
honest,
like,
like
I mean, to be fair, it's like now I'm surrounded by everyone I want to like, go ahead and speak to and everything, and just feel like I'm actually
yeah,
appreciated and stuff. It's just like now I feel like I'm in like that sort of moment where I feel like now anything I can just get on with anything. I don't got to worry about
yeah.
no trouble or
You
anything, and
have had.
that's
I will give you one thing. You have had moments with people hit like then and now. I think one of the biggest, like, we're not here to start trouble or anything, but I know you've had a bit of a problem with Sir Babs.
yeah. I mean we've all, I mean it happens to everyone, doesn't it?
It happens exactly, and
I
like I
think if
said,
if it's something very on and off, that's when I'm there like, yeah, I'm out of that.
yeah,
But
well, this is the
if it's
thing. It's
something
like
if it's not like that, then it's like, look, I'm gonna expect it. You're gonna expect it with everyone.
you rather be honest and like I've always said this to everyone I meet. It's like if you want me to be honest, I'm gonna be honest, and if because I don't lie, I don't want to lie, and if I know my channel's small and everything, but if people come up to me and say, "Hey, whatever happened to those two guys?" I'm gonna be like, "Right, I'm gonna be honest with you. We don't we don't talk to each other anymore," and that's how it is. Um, with you and Owen, I talk to you guys pretty much like every day, so it makes sense that you guys are still on the videos.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, so there you go.
Fair enough. I mean, it's like with me. I think with Joe, I've known him over 2 years.
You met him in college.
Met him in college, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what's mental to think? I would have known him for 2 years in September. Never actually had a single argument with him at all over anything. Yeah. Mental,
Not
isn't
even
it?
an argument over a
Not
video game.
not a simple thing. No, no massive
Wow,
argument or anything. Mental.
that is very good.
I'm just there thinking like that's mad to think. Like even with Lee, I've had like the very odd bust up. It's like me and Lee never really argue. We just kind of get into like things we really need to do and shit. But it's like with most of the people I talk to, no, never really even argue. Like we can actually
No,
understand people's point of view, and that's kind of the issue that I had with other people. I didn't understand my point of view.
I think it's a
Like,
bit mixed for me because I tend to troll your Discord a lot.
yep, you do. You're fraud, and I hate you for it.
So I feel like
The
people
secret,
what
the secret hatred's coming out right now.
I was about to no, be honest with me. Does some of your community actually don't do they hate me? Oh no, hate's a
No,
strong word, but do
I
they
I
like
don't I don't think they hate you, but they probably definitely do think you're a bit weird.
oh that's nice.
I mean,
What? Because of the stupid videos I make.
right? Would I be wrong to say that? Go on.
I don't know. I mean, it depends on. Well, I could say the same thing about your community.
You
I
can
could
say
say
it about Lee at least. Wait,
I've never really spoken to Lee. This is the thing.
it doesn't matter if you've spoken to him. You've seen enough of him as it is.
See, this is the thing. I would have thought he would have been on tonight. You know, with us,
He's a fraud. That's why.
because I've never spoken to him. I've had interactions with him. Great example when you guys did the first Project Iconics Twitch live stream. When you guys were talking about video games, I mentioned Black Ops 2
You
and
were not happy about some
COD,
of his opinions. Do you want to make
COD
a call out
War.
to Lee? Do you want to make a call out to Lee for some of the opinions that we say?
What was it? I don't like his opinions.
Well, you weren't.
Oh yeah, well no,
Yeah, you have
he
got a
said
few things that you weren't happy about.
he said something about Red Dead Redemption 2 being slow, and I was like, mate, what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, it's a fucking Western game. Of course it's gonna be slow. I mean, the guy he must play too much GTA. It's like, yeah, of course GTA is fast. You're in fucking cars all the time. And then you play a Western game when you're on a horse. It's like, yeah, of course the game's gonna be slow. You're on a fucking horse, you know. And
I
then
can't wait for the DMs I'm gonna get because of this now.
he said, Alien Isolation's the best horror game. It's like, no,
I haven't played enough horror
not even
games
by
to
a
even.
long shot. So you're telling me the original Resident Evil and Silent Hill and Clock Tower, that those games aren't the best?
Have we
Like,
got a tactical dork majorly? Oh no, I can't even say that anymore.
we're not
Lee
even beefing.
Designs.
We're not even beefing. This is fact. If it wasn't for Silent Hill and Resident Evil, we wouldn't have modern day horror games. So Lee, if you are going to say anything about the best horror game, it's them. It's a tie between them two. Or Clock Tower. I love Clock Tower. For anyone who's played it on the Super Nintendo,
Lee,
props to you.
we expect a response to this on the next podcast
If I
that
get
we
fucking
record.
messages after this, I'm gonna be pissed. I'll just type back facts because
No
it's
cap
true.
with the cap
Come at me.
emoji.
Come at me. I'm just saying,
Um,
come at me, bro.
I just want to just go back to your music regarding that because obviously you've done a few music videos regarding other bands. Do you actually think you'd
Yeah.
record your own music and put it on your own channel,
I
like
have
your own
a
stuff?
unlisted video of potentially two demos that I'm working on. But to be honest, that video was primarily posted for college work. But if people want to hear it, I don't mind. But I will admit, they are demos. Take it with a grain of salt. They're not the best. They were recorded on a crappy microphone. But yeah, if people want to hear them, put it down in the comments. And I do have a other music video, which is a album I've done where I've taken all these old recordings from this old band I used to be, and it was the same band I referenced earlier, Mutated Mayhem, and it's just a video I made for fun. But if people want to see it on the channel, let me know. I'm more than happy to post it. I've got nothing to hide other than the YTPs. Um, but yeah, my whole purpose is to post original music to the channel, but I haven't been able to record anything properly. That's the problem because I don't play with anyone. I'm a solo artist at the minute, so record. I don't even have an interface to record into. That's how fucking broke I am at the minute. I've got barely any money for anything other than you, Jaydon.
Yikes! All right, stop flirting with me. Save this till afterwards.
Jaydon getting minted behind the scenes.
Guys, let's not talk about this again.
No,
Um,
listen, Jaydon. You let's just say this. I'm proud to say this. Not really. I have 140 quid in my bank. That's all I have.
fair enough. Yeah, I've heard worse.
Yeah, exactly.
I've heard
Owen,
worse. No, it'll be
not buying
even worse.
records.
It'll be even worse come the finals. No, won't it?
Don't forget Sunday.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm
Got this
saying.
Sunday.
I'm not. That's what I'm saying.
Viewers. This we are recording this on Wednesday the 29th, and on the 3rd of July, which is the Sunday, me, Jaydon, and Owen are going to a record fair. And let's just say this: Owen has bought two records as of recently for 140 quid. And he is slowly he's not even slowly, he is rapidly destroying his student loan. I
Yikes.
think he uses student loan. I'm positive he does.
That's going.
So
Oh,
Owen,
that's going
stop
to
buying
screw him.
records.
That's going to screw him bad, man. Oh my god.
He's not going to be happy, but the truth hurts. It's like, to be
he's
honest
gonna
though,
he's gonna put stuff like, right, Liam, why'd you call me out like that?
he's got me on them as well. I mean, I can't say much. So fair play, Owen. Fair play.
God. So
Don't hate
obviously
me.
we make these episodes a lot shorter now, like we said we would last time, but they got dragged on. Which was our latest episode, guys. By the way, if you wouldn't see already, make sure you go in the description. At this time of recording, Tactical Duck sits on
Sit.
104 subscribers. So make sure you
Yeah,
go ahead and
I
add.
have 6 subscribers.
Go ahead and add to that count. Let's see how many we can get them on. Obviously, with these episodes going to be shorter than they are. Doc, anything else you want to say before we sign off?
I don't mind talking about like all my own listed videos and all the editing or whatever. I don't mind talking about
I
that.
mean,
Just shoot at me. I don't mind what you ask me.
okay, right. So,
Ask questions about games or whatever. I don't mind.
all right, I'll give you a few questions. They're gonna be some random ones, by the way.
Okay.
All right, you go to takeaway.
Go to takeaway.
Yeah, you go to takeaway. Go on.
We have to be honest with it. Probably be KFC. Definitely.
Uh,
Used to be McDonald's, but I think they went quite shit over the last couple of years.
not wrong, especially in the area that we live in.
Jaydon loves McDonald's. In the last podcast, he flexed the McDonald's drink on screen.
Yep.
I don't know, man. It's just like every time I go there, they never have McFlurries.
Okay. Your
Never have it.
inspiration when you were growing up,
Inspiration how or who?
like, inspires you to be the person you are now.
Oh God. Well, as a kid, I wanted to get into like either working on the internet or I wanted to become a games developer or designer. It wasn't until I started the music though. Probably if I'm talking music, probably be like Johnny Marr from the Smiths, John Squire from the Stone Roses. He's a big inspiration to me. Um, the band Slint, they're great. Mr. Bungle, Idols are a big one. Math rock band Jank. Uh, there's too many bands to list and singers and whatnot. Happy Mondays. Um, but when it comes to YouTube, I don't know. Like, is it bad to say Call Me Carson?
Mm,
I know. I mean, it's not. It's not a big deal anymore. But his style inspired my videos. Don't get me wrong. Um, it's a combination of. It's a little bit of him. If I had to boil it down to 2 main channels, one of the best uh channels in my opinion is Sut House. Those guys, those even though they stopped posting and everything, which sucks. Uh, those guys are funny as fuck, and the whole subtitling thing came from them. For my videos, and then probably the second biggest would be Pyro because I can just stick on a video of his. It doesn't matter what year or what it like. I mean, he did a 8-hour video, and it's like fuck it. I'll just stick that on in the background, and I can watch his videos. But those 2 channels, Sut House and Pyro, are definitely like the biggest
okay.
inspiration for me.
Favorite band.
Fuck me, man. That is favorite band. Oh my god. Hands down, the Stone fucking Roses. The
All right,
best
fair play.
band of ever. I'm not kidding you. The best band. Fucking fight me. I don't care. The best.
Oh, well, I can't argue with that at all.
Have you ever listened to Stone Roses?
I've listened to one or two, but I'm not good with song titles, so don't ask me about them.
Okay, just, I'm not trying to flex or anything, but I've got all the CDs, I've got 2 of the records, and I'm very lucky to get one of the records because it's a rare pressing. I play like John Squire, I've got his tone, I listen to his Other band, the Seahorses, I've pre-ordered their record. I had a T-shirt I bought from Liverpool, if you remember that one, Jaydon.
Yep.
I've had to get rid of it though; it's too small.
Ah.
That broke my heart. I've got the
You
DVD.
could
I've
have
got
just like hung it up or something, like.
that was the plan, but it's trying to find, it's trying to find frames for everything. Like I've got a Super Nintendo poster right over my desk, right, and that was a nightmare trying to find a frame for that
Yeah, fair
because
enough then.
I mean I'm pretty sure you can get T-shirt frames, can't you? Because you can
Yeah,
get
yeah,
you get football ones
yeah.
and everything, yeah.
Shouldn't be that hard anyway, but.
So and then it's trying to convince my mum and dad to actually put a frame on the wall though. So
True. We've got sort of around the 40-minute mark. So this is gonna go ahead where we sign off. Obviously, we make these episodes a lot shorter than they used to be. Duck, it's been a pleasure to have you back on here.
yeah, thank you very
One of
much.
the two faces I wanted to bring back on for season 2. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you smack a like, leave a comment, subscribe to Duck. His links will be in the description, or his YouTube link will be anyway, because I know he has social medias on private.
Look
Um,
forward to a new video. I will admit
ooh,
there's a new video coming out
all right.
that I'm working on. It's a 100 subscriber special, so I'm working on it. Now that I've got the new video up, I'm probably gonna re-edit it. But look forward to another video. So
Now that
you
you've
got
said that, if Owen has watched this far, he's gonna mither you.
no, he won't because I will make sure he doesn't.
Yeah, there's no stopping Owen. We both know this.
Oh yeah,
um,
I love you, Owen.
subscribe if you haven't already. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and much more, guys. We'll see you again soon. So have a good one. See you in a bit.